Oh wow, is our stream now finally working? Yes, I'm live. I don't believe I'm actually live. So well, so many things have changed over the past couple of months, or the past kind of like half year. I've not been streaming, and I already got 2 viewers in here, which is absolutely nice. And oh dear, dropped to one. Oh dear. YouTube channel where it lives. Hey, hello. Thank you so much for being here. I really appreciate it. Right, there's my OBS on my left screen. Let me just close this. 2 viewers. Right, we now got this entirely new live dashboard, which looks pretty much like this. We got 3 viewers now, 2. And yeah, it's probably the reason why I've not been streaming is because I've been through the process of moving my room from the top floor all the way down to the basement of the building, and basically it's been such a hassle. And since Ben, yes, that Ben from Benno, since Benno left, this basement has basically been a building site, because right after we cleaned up the room when Ben left, we discovered that leak, because there was a pipe that was leaking, and it's been filling up our entire walls with water. And we then had to like remove all the tiling, and it's just been such a hassle. So it's still not entirely complete. There's still a part of the wall which doesn't even have any wallpaper on it, because we are still waiting for a door. And we've now been waiting for that particular door for 2 months now, and now we do have the door standing in our garden, but why can't we put it in? That's a pretty simple reason, and that is, well, they were too stupid to make the door fit. They made the door too big, so it doesn't go in the frame, and yes, so that's a problem. So we now need to order a new door, get the other one picked up, and it just will take 2 more months, and until that I can't have my room completely finished. And it's just so nasty, because I'm just like living in this building site for like half a year now, and it's just so terrible. And I kind of got my setup pretty well. There's still part of my table missing, which will hold up another computer, and all the modem and all that crap, which is now laying on the floor and just gathering loads of cobwebs, and I just don't want this to happen. So I don't know, I just can't really put those things anywhere, because my table's missing that part. So we also need to get this done, and yeah, my goodness me, that's been such a hassle. It's absolutely drained my entire bank account, because I've gone for so many new things, because it's like nothing. I've left like nothing. I've left like, oh my god, don't find the words. I'm just too bad at saying anything right now. I haven't basically kept anything that I had in my original room. So many things have been replaced. I got a brand new TV, because the other one I had before looked so tiny where I intended to put it, so I got a bigger one. Then there's a new couch, there's a brand new table. I got two new monitors. Only the middle one is still the same. And I got a new mouse pad, new keyboard. Basically all the shelves are new. Got so many new LED strips that I still need to install, and it's just so drained everything out of my bank account. I just have like nothing on there anymore. Also, the bathroom where the leak occurred has been completely ripped out and put in new. It does look quite nice now, but still it would not have been necessary, and it's just so nasty. There were times I actually took photos of that because there were times where the entire garden, it's like a really big yard, was filled up with garbage. It was just so nasty because you couldn't even look into the garden without looking at a tip in your garden. It was just terrible. Now we've got most of the trash gone, and like life is slowly going back to normal, and yeah, there's still loads of boxes around, and there is now a heap of garbage in front of our house because tomorrow is garbage pickup, and we just put like always like small fractions of our trash always to put it out, because otherwise they won't take up like 2 cubic meters of garbage. They won't take this, so we put like half a cubic meter always next to the bins, and they will take it, and like every week we put out our half cubic meter of garbage, and then they'll take it away. But yes, that's pretty much what it is like right now. I got so many things planned here. There's still a lamp missing, so I'm stuck with LED stripes and the light of my monitors right now because I don't have a lamp above my table. Can't really see that much. And hello tech stuff lift. Maybe I do have a webcam now, so I might want to turn this on so I can show you what this setup looks like. And let me just put this plugger in. And I also sadly trashed my headset because it fell down, and I stepped on the cable, and now it doesn't work anymore. So only like one of these speakers still work, and the microphone completely stopped working. So I also need to get a new like a new headset, which is completely unnecessary because that one was just working fine. It was a great headset. Just so stupid to see that it's also going into the waste. Right, video capture device. Where do I have that? Video capture device. If I turn off this, can you see my webcam? Let me just try to get this to work. No, it doesn't do anything. Deactivate, activate. Oh, there we go. Oh, there we go. So now you can see my, this is my hand. This is the middle screen, which you can currently see. This is OBS. And this is where this YouTube thing is supposed to go. That is, oh my god, why is this not focusing? There's my mouse, there's my mouse pad. That is my keyboard. There's right speaker, left speaker. That little tablet, which is there for basically if I'm like playing a game, then I got this tablet right here, which is connected to my main computer, so that way I can have music playing over it, and just if I have like a full screen application on here and I don't want to get out of it, I can just simply put the music on here and it works like a charm. Then we got this computer right there, which is still running Windows XP, and it has a touchscreen monitor, and there's that's like part of the table that's missing. There's all the modems and all of that crap that needs to go up there. Also this monitor needs to go up there. I guess that's basically it. There's some LED strips under here, but I still need to attach them probably because they're kind of falling down again. So let me just plug those in. Oh, that's nice. And that is the computer right here, which is a light show, I guess. And that is what my setup looks like from the back. I guess that's basically it. There is that little thing over there with some more LEDs under it. There's some more LEDs under the bed. There's that new TV. And you can see that there is some wooden railing going around this this part of the ceiling, and that is because LED stripes are going to go there, and then it's gonna shine against the ceiling and it's gonna look really nice. There's a clock right there, and of course through the CBS elevators right there. Then we got this old radio, which you might know. Then we got that little display right here with some important boxes, Furbies, lift buttons, and keys and stickers and so on. The 18th floor. Hello everyone. I'm just super overwhelmed by how many viewers there are in here, which is great. Everyone, make sure to give a like. I would really appreciate it. So this right here, oh my god, there's my signature on this one. Ah shit, there's my name on this one. I need to hide this card. And this right here is the stop button for the computer, so if I press it, everything will go blank, because it's basically, it turns off the power to it. And this right here is the panic alarm button. If I get panic, I just hit it and it goes really loud. There's the amplifier, or this little radio thingy for those two speakers. And this is my shirt I'm wearing, which says priority service on it. Priority service, off, on, and yes, that's basically my shirt. I'm probably going to make these available to buy once I turn 18, and also probably in English, so English people understand it as well. And probably I will also have one that says True the CBS Elevators on it, and yeah. And also, my goodness me, we got 12 viewers. We got 12 viewers. I don't believe it. We actually got 12 viewers. Right. Let me just change back to display capture. I just got this new waiting card right here, which shows a beautiful little cat right here. Once the stream goes into waiting mode. And yes, so we now have MacBook. Oh dear, you spent your money on the wrong side, I guess. I still have this really old Optiplex, Dell Optiplex right here. So does my school. My school has really old Optiplexes in the library, and monitors, white, really yellowish white monitors from 2002, which are quite as old as me, and which is of course not working because they're still running Windows 7. They were intended to use with Windows XP. Now they've upgraded to Windows 7, and a year ago we've upgraded to Windows 10, and basically these things are still stuck on Windows 7. And they don't connect to any logon service anymore, and that's basically the issue with those. These don't work, and don't be surprised if the likes go up. I would really appreciate it if the likes went up. Yeah, I do actually like Optiplexes. I do like the way they are built. There's like nothing else that's quite as built as an Optiplex. I really like the way the interior is built up, because it can maintain them really nicely. They have so many features so many PCs don't have. Like when you press the on-off button for 10 seconds with the power cord unplugged, then it will discharge any capacitors or something like that. They have so many awesome features normal PCs don't have. So I really like Optiplexes actually, but those ones are just garbage. And also we have these big computer classrooms, and we do have one that was actually had quite decent PCs, which were spec'd for Windows 7, now got Windows 10 on them, and we had some 24-inch monitors, and I'm I mean, the keyboards were bought 3 years ago, so were the mice. There was absolutely nothing wrong with them, but now, as I've gone to this class, everything has been replaced. The projector does no longer work because it only supports DisplayPort. These absolutely really good working computers have now been replaced with really expensive computers that are not even so overspec for what we're doing at school with them. Just like doing Microsoft Word, you don't need a big computer for that. But nope, these are 500 US computers, and they just have DisplayPort. As a display plug, and the projector does no longer fit right there. So we can't use a projector anymore, which is good. Then the keyboards have been replaced with ever so flimsy and cheap HP keyboards, which just when holding them on the left and the right, in the middle, it will basically bend through. And these keyboards are just so nasty. Like the button press is super nasty. It's like on a worn out Connor Ecodisc button. That's what it feels like. It's super nasty. Doesn't particularly have a button press, and most of the time when you press a key on the keyboard, it doesn't even register it. So that's really nasty. The mice are way too small. You can like hide the entire mouse under your palm, which is also not what it's supposed to be like. And also considering that everything we had before was working super well, now they've replaced it all, and it just doesn't make any sense to me. And I'm sorry, I've just been sick last week and I'm still coughing a lot. And also the thing that gets me the most is the monitors. These monitors were full HD monitors with 24 inches. Now they've replaced them with 19-inch monitors that just support HD. Brand new monitors that just support HD, not even full HD, and they're just 19 inches. What the fuck is the purpose of that? It's probably cost them so much money to do this, and they're doing so unnecessary stuff. And still in one of the chemistry rooms, we have like a chemistry class, and so they still have, guess what, Windows 2000 computers. Well, I just don't understand it, because the county administration is completely has never actually done anything good with these computer things. They have given our school the award for the most digitalized school there is in the entire state, but nope, it is absolutely garbage. You know, they've probably been given the money by the state, or the county administration has probably given money by the state for digitalization. They've now done absolutely unnecessary replacements, and still the essential things that are supposed to work, like having a working projector, having a working computer in your library, nope, not doing this. Replacing perfectly working computers and still leaving the old crap from 2002 in some places that desperately need them. That is just shocking. I just don't know what to say about this. I just don't know. And also in the library we still have like 4 to 3 monitors, like from 2004, from 2002, and on and now all of those monitors, all of those 24-inch monitors that were from the computer class, are now going to go into the garbage. So I don't understand this. Why can't they at least replace the monitors, like those absolutely terrible 2004 monitors, with those 24-inch monitors, and throw these 4 to 3 monitors into the garbage? Nope, they are throwing all of those 24-inch monitors away and still keep the old ones. I just don't know what to say about this. They keep saying to us to be responsible with the environment. They've like put bins everywhere, like recycle bins. For quite some time we actually just had a garbage bin in like all of those rooms. We didn't have a option to recycle. If you wanted to recycle, then we'd have to go out across the schoolyard to the dumpsters and put your paper into there. No one did this, of course. Now they've implemented bins finally, and like for recycling. But now, they've replaced all of those fluorescent lights with LEDs. But now they are doing such weird crap, like replacing absolute good tech with crappy tech that doesn't even have any sort of advantage over what we had before. And that is just how this county works. It's just terrible. And the thing that is so annoying is we are at a school and they can't even write library right when logging into the computer. It also says the computer location, and they've typed library wrong, which is I just don't have any words for this. And yes, so it's pretty weird and pretty annoying, and I've just completely forgot about the entire chat. I've just been so busy with my monologue, and I'd just like to apologize for this. There's so much I can't read through all of this. So if there's anything you want to ask me, want to tell me, please go ahead and do so, because I kind of lost track of the chat, really. I'm sorry for my coughing. Right, let's go to trz.mo.com/skyscraper forum, which is all of our favourite site, which is now surpassed 75 members, which is a beautiful number. It's also surpassed 450 posts and 137 topics, which is beautiful in my opinion. I guess that's a really nice thing to see, and I hope that the skyscrapers and project is going to be picked up at some later point, because I really want to see a multiplayer kind of thing at some point. And I would just so appreciate it. Hello, the YouTube guy. Thank you so much for being here. I really appreciate it. Hello, Leon Theo. What's going on? I've just done a setup tour. I've just reviewed my new, well, not my new, but my merch, and now I've been talking about what the county and the state have been doing wrong, because our school is still on a Windows 2000 on a few computers, and I guess that's basically it. I see the bookmark for DMG. Yeah, that's right. That is a DMG bookmark, and there is an even nastier bookmark. Elmy buttons. No. You're not gonna get rid of that live streaming site. I'm gonna get it into a new tab, because these are the real nasty buttons. They're just even worse than DMG. Just look at those buttons, and look at that terrible display. They do have a nice site design off here. But let's go to products and see what kind of junk they're selling there. Get your free quote. Oh no, thanks, I don't want one. You better control panels. These are just so nasty to maintain. You can actually press these. I'm just back from surfing now, so need something relaxing. I thought the purpose of surfing is for it to be relaxing. Depends on how great the waves are. Venolux, that's actually quite a nice thing. That's actually something original they've come up with. But their buttons, oh dear, they are the worst. I mean, DMG is gold. DMG is gold in comparison to that. Just look at those sturdiness. What, these buttons are just straight plastic. They've absolutely nothing to them. Just look at how nasty they look. Zeus panels. No, just look at that. That is how nightmares. That's how nightmares are born. Vimek. What is Vimek? Vimek. Oh, Vimek. Lifts for old people. It said. Still have a Google Plus badge on there, even though Google Plus has been deleted. So they're definitely up to date. Oh, they're doing house lifts. I want to get one of these. Just look at those. Easy move. There's a swing door lift right here. Environmentally friendly, it says. Commercial, for commercial environments. Oh no, this can't be. Oh no. Terrible, terrible platform lifts. Oh dear, let me just look at an easy move. GeoHost is actually quite nice in my opinion. Of cornerback fixtures, I do quite like them. Cornerback. The only issue I have with them is that they just offer like red for their for their accent color. They don't have anything but red and green. So I would also appreciate like Dewhurst. I would also appreciate if they had like blue and yellow, because that would fit my color scheme. But just Dewhurst has those buttons, which is oh well. But Dewhurst is so rare in Germany, so if I would go ahead and install Dewhurst right here, people would actually appreciate it, because you never have Dewhurst around here. I don't have a single Dewhurst. I don't know a single Dewhurst installation in Germany, so I would have no problem with installing Dewhurst in Germany. Right, let's just it doesn't even say anything. Oh, there's that brochure right here. Let's have a look at that brochure. Convenient, quiet, and elegant. Of course, we got some leaves because it's environmentally friendly. Design. Oh dear. Love to detail. Oh no, this doesn't look like love to detail. That's some funny love to detail for me. Made in Italy. We all know made in Italy is crap when it comes to lifts. What? It isn't good for commercial environments. Hell no! Please don't install these in commercial environments. Oh, that just looks so. Ugh. Why would it have an overload thing? An overload. No, that's not. That's that one. That's an overload right here. That's this is alarm. That is an I button. Oh, they invented a really important thing, which is I button, which is definitely not an Apple ripoff. It's an I button, which is an electronic button. LCD display? What? Liquid crystal display. I mean, Geos does the exact same thing, but please, it's liquid crystal display. That is what LCD stands for. Maybe call it LCD screen, but never LCD display. My goodness me. It's even got a little speaker, probably for alarm, and another I button, which is so advanced. That just looks so 90s. No one likes stars. I mean, stars and space and all of that crap was like really popular in the 90s. There is a tiny little furniture store in this town where I live, and there is like one part for like youth rooms, for like basically for teenager rooms, and they still have this really 90s looking with like fluorescence everywhere and rockets hanging from the ceiling, and everything. There's like stars, like light up stars everywhere, and everything is supposed to look futuristic, because that was when the 90s were there. That was like so So 90s, and that just fits just into it. When you enter the lift of Vimek, you feel safe and comfortable. Oh, I don't think so. Reliable. Individual? Oh, definitely not. 0. What? 0.15 meters a second. What the fuck? Oh dear. Oh come on, this can't be true. I just can't be. Titan lifts, I've heard of him. I might have written one of these. Titan lifts. What is that? Is that Titan lifts? No, it's not what I'm looking for, is it? No, it's automotive lifts. That's definitely not what I'm looking for. Titan lifts brands, probably it's right here. Nope. I'm sorry, there's nothing I can see. So unbelievably fast. I mean, a Connor Pro Space is so much better. Connor Pro Space. I mean, I just love Connor Pro Spaces. They're just so epic lifts. They do have intelligent leveling. They do have pre-doors. They're just really good lifts. Connor Pro Space has 1.6 meters a second, which is way better. It just says maximum amount of lifts in a group, but I've seen I've actually seen them as a set once. They had individual buttons, but in the middle there was a button like an EcoDisc button, which had some LED dot matrix display on it. And if you press it, it actually chose a lift. But if you press the button on one of these lifts, it just called that lift. And if you called from the middle button, it would call either of these lifts, depending on which one is nearer. And that was just very unusual. So apparently they are available as a set. Metal lifts. Oh no, please no, another Italian lift company, please, no. DMG buttons. No, these aren't DMG, these are Elmi buttons. Ah, dear. I can't be asked. Oh yeah, is it have DMG buttons or Elmi? I don't know. Does look like an Elmi bit. Oh, that is so nasty. More star because it's 90s. We live in the 90s. We have 11 viewers. That's super awesome. We actually have 12 viewers, which is even better. Thank you, everyone. So much for being here, and I would even more appreciate it if you would give that live stream a like. I would even appreciate it a bit more. But let's just look at Elmi buttons before we look into Jansov lifts. Just look at how nasty that looks. Zeus panels. Display. Oh, how fancy. Just look at how nasty that looks. It just looks like they would have shat onto a CAD program and then said, oh, that looks good. Right, let's just look for Jans Aufzüge. Let's look for that one. Oh, they've been... Oh, thank fuck, they've been bought by Connie. Let's just look for Bomblesick lifts. They're just the worst. They're just the absolute worst. There's just no way anything could be so bad. I actually wrote them a nice comment right here. Oh dear. 1 star. My goodness me. Oh well, Schindler, I do know them. Now if you look up lift on here, I guess the first thing that comes up is actually Schindler, which is terrible. Because, yeah, oh, Schindler 3300, oh dear, why are they so high up on Google? That doesn't have to be like that. It should be Connor, that would be at the top. Right, and if you look up Tracer CBS elevators, which is found at, what do you call this website? sites.google.com/view/CBS elevators. That's a German that's a German lift company. There we got that really nice thing. We manufacture goods lift. We manufacture normal passenger lifts, and our passenger lifts actually have vertical doors, because that way they won't break that quickly. We also care for your old lifts, or for your lifts. We modernize them, but we modernize according to the lift. So we pay attention that we replace broken components with original components, that keeps its correct character. Then we also got our own version of the new lift logic. Of course, we also got destination dispatch, and we also got loads of safety features. Just look at that. And we even got more. But there's just so much on my website. What? I just don't believe it, Leon. Oh my god, that is a disaster. I mean, like that's I mean, that's a catastrophe if anyone like works that out with bad intentions. And we have door jam plates. We have braille always next to a button, so you don't press the button before you know which floor it goes to, or what it actually does. We both have a green button and a star, so everyone knows where the exit is. And we also have arrows in the door jump. Then we got enhanced safety, because we got a door stop button. So maybe if like some fingers of some child get squished inside of the doors when they slide open, then you can press the door stop button or the stop button. It will both stop the doors right where they are, and then you can, by pressing and holding either the door open button or the close button, you can get the fingers back free, and that's a nice feature, I guess. Also, if you press the stop button, it will ring the alarm. If you press the stop button again, it will go back into service. Then we've got the alarm button, which just makes the alarm ring, and the phone button, which makes it connect to the emergency call center. And if the lift doesn't happen to level in directly into the floor, then there will be a orange flashing LED panel which says "Caution, watch your step," and there is always that sign on each and every shaft door, which informs you about the fact that you mustn't use the lift during a fire or during an alarm, and about the maximum load. Then we also got the buttons, which are completely Dewhurst buttons, because Dewhurst buttons is just great, are great. They've got this really nice let me just show you that dragonfly design right here. We offer these kinds of indicators. That's basically what we offer as indicators. We also have these nice glass indicators, and of course pointer indicators. And Dewhurst always offers orange and blue, which is good. Which is definitely my colors, as you can see on my logo right up there. Yeah, you can see it. Which lift key would I choose for a lift? I don't know. I mean, there's probably always lift owners that keep their motor room not particularly locked great, or if as soon as you've got the key safe key, and they leave their lift keys, and they can always get. That's always how you can get to the key. So I guess it would be best if you could get a custom key for each and every lift, but as the lift company owner or as a lift company worker, you could have a key that works for all of them, kind of like that. And also, hello, Happy Pizza. Thank you so much for being a moderator on the Lifts Network forum. I really appreciate it. And we just got one more like, so please get it at least to 5 likes. I would so appreciate it. Also, my lift company has the vision of creating always better lifts, making them last for at least 50 years. That is what my company is supposed to stand for, because we don't sell cheap crap. We're doing lifts like they used to be done, but with a difference, and this difference being that they are modular. Because that way you can very easily replace like interior walls, and these interior walls, you can like replace them and get new ones in, so your lift always looks fresh without needing a really big modernization. You can just like on your own take the wall panels out and put in new wall panels, which makes your lifts look really new again. And that's basically all about it. No digital locks, and not big fan of these. Thank you so much for, oh my god, thank you so much for 6 likes. I really appreciate it. Next like goal is I guess 10, but that is super awesome. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. OSEC lifts. I know OSEC lifts. Right. Not big fan of those RFID logs. I would actually have like a sort of a system that's for our lift company only, and there is like the general key for the lift company workers, and the client keys. The client keys can always and only use their key for their own lifts, and they won't fit. They might fit on other lifts, but they won't turn. But the company, the lift company itself, has got the general key which fits on all of them. Lift Specialists and Apex Lifts, OSEC Lifts. Does this company still exist? I don't know. OSEC Lifts. It's actually called SEC Lifts. It's SEC Lifts. Tetis Lifts? What? Sexy. Oh, sexy. what nice. Is that actually supposed to be... Is it supposed to be sexy? What is .si domain? Oh, it's Slovenia. Might actually fit. Yes, slow lift probably. Why would your neighbor copy your keys? And oh dear, that's definitely not their lifts they have. Definitely not. That just looks nasty. Hydraulic lifts shouldn't even be a thing today. Like nowadays, that's absolutely terrible. Always better lifts. We believe that we can make the perfect lift for every building. Oh dear, and they actually say car lifts, but everything else is an elevator. I just don't believe how does this actually get into the UK. It's still sec lifts. It's sexy lifts. It's like Pen Island or Penisland. Penisland.net, I guess. Yeah, there we go. Penisland pens. Pen Island pens. That's just the very best. Finest quality custom pens. I mean, who doesn't want a penis Pen Island pens, Penisland pens, or whatever. That's just the very best off the internet. Oh, that's interesting. That's a very nice neighbour. That's very interesting. To see that there are actually so nice people out there. And for the past couple of days, my YouTube channel has been going through the roof. Or for the past weeks, even. I mean, I just don't know what is going on right here. No, I don't want to do this. I want to go to youtube.com/USTV. Pen Island Pens. So if we look right into the analytics, you can see how great my channel's been doing for the past couple of weeks. I don't know what was going on there or why it's gone up by so much. I just look right here. I'm really forward to doing those challenges. I have loads of things planned. Through the roof, yeah, probably. So people want to see those challenges, apparently. Just look, about 85% want to see them. And that's going to be so unique because I'll be doing probably live streams for the challenges I can do at home. Because maybe I'll be doing like I have a Scratch account, yeah. I'm not using it anymore. Maybe like spending 24 hours on my toilet, spending 24 hours in my bin without leaving it, and I just have to like live in there and cook and poo and wee and all that kind of stuff. And I guess it's just so nice to have such a thing as a live stream. I've never seen anyone do this before, and I guess it would actually be a thing that hasn't been done before. So I really look forward to doing this. I have so many things planned, like 24 hours in my shed, and 24 hours in the boiler room, 24 hours in a cardboard fort with Evil Owl, 24 hours riding non-stop real life lifts, where the rule is that I have to ride a lift every quarter of an hour. So if I fail to find a lift in that period of time, then I will lose that challenge. Probably I won't be able to do it on as a live stream because of my what do you call this? Because of my roaming, and it would just be terrible. But it would cost so much money for me to do this. But anyways, probably might just film this and have loads of evidence that I actually spend 24 hours, like showing a clock every now and then, show the sky every now and then, so people actually see that I'm doing it for 24 challenges, for 24 hours, because there's so many of these challenges claiming to be actual 24-hour challenges, but in reality they just film 8 minutes and just make it look like they would have been there for the entire day. On independent servers with Chen TV, the problem is probably people would find out that their lift is out of service or it's not coming, and they would get someone, and probably that would happen if I'm going to sleep and I wouldn't realise that, and then I would get into really deep trouble, and I don't want this to happen. What happened to Evil Owls back at Spen's house? And yes, I guess that's basically it. I also have another video planned, which is on a How to Basic video, in case you know How to Basic. That's a crazy guy who throws eggs everywhere. YouTube.com, let me just show that to you. How to Basic. Oh no, I just don't believe I just lost a subscriber. Oh, come on. I just don't believe I just lost a subscriber. If there's anyone right here who has subscribed to me, please go ahead and do so. I'd really appreciate it. Well, I've been doing so wrong that I've lost a subscriber. Well, just back to my analytics. I had about 10,000 views each, 48 hours, which was absolutely going crazy. And now it's gone back down over the last couple of days. See, that's going down. But still, that's so nice. My subs have gone through the roof. I've made like over 100 subs in the last month alone, which is great. So just like how to basic. And there he got this video, which is about those life hacks. Of course, we all know that one as like the mother of all life hacks. But then, I'm actually attempt of making this very like all of those life hacks or all of those magic tricks. Also putting toilets, like just like reenacting it, and even though many of these failed, like with the stain on the carpet or something like that, I would really try making all of these work, just to prove that how to basic is not able to do these, and I would just like use clever editing to make it seem that all of those life hacks I've tried on my own are working. And then at the end of the day, there's at the end of the video, there's going to be like a behind the scenes part where I'm going to show what actually happened and what the like reasons behind it were, what like how I made it work. How to make a breakfast smoothie. How to make a breakfast smoothie. Yeah, I've seen that one. Yeah, no, it's just going so grey, and then it's chicken. There was one video where he poured water from a chicken. That was just so weird. I can't really recall what it was called. Where he poured water from out of a chicken. That was so weird. How to make meatballs? Just look at. Just see where that video was, where he poured the water from the chicken. That was just such an epic scene. How to use a dishwasher, how to do homework. If I'm completely mistaken, it was one of the more recent ones. Where did he pour water from a chicken? Oh yeah, where was that one? Oh, I guess it was iced coffee. Oh yes. I'm just so surprised that the chicken didn't leak. I mean, it's disgusting, but just imagine being at someone's Thanksgiving dinner, and then they take out a chicken and pour you a glass out of a chicken. I was just how to morph into a chicken. Oh yeah. How to move into a chicken. Where's that one? Anyways, there was also how to make stir fry. How to make stir fry. That was one of my favorites. How to correctly make a stir fry. And the way he throws the things out of the bin and fails with like every single throw, it just reminds me of myself, because I never, may the bin be as large as it possibly could be, I never actually hit the bin. So always, the garbage always flies around the bin. I'm just so bad at throwing things. See, that was one of these. You actually threw the part away that you're supposed to eat. What? He never fits. He never makes manages to throw anything into the bin. Oh no! Disgusting! Let's get back to the way he pours the coffee from the chicken. Or was that iced coffee? Not latte art, but it was coffee. How to make iced coffee? There we are. Me every time I put ice into a drink. What would you do is... My God, just listen to that laugh. And how to make a candle. What is that? Just look at how the candles spoil. Just imagine cleaning that off the stove. Yes, that is how the basic. One is really good, which is with a MacBook. Where was the MacBook one? We first really thought that was an actual tutorial. Oh, how to do homework. Oh, the mother of all of these. What do you mean with a cube? What do you mean by that? I don't quite know what you mean. The 18th floor. I'm sorry. French fries. Oh, that one was one of the worst I can recall. Wait, how famous are his most famous videos? 75 million. Oh. Where was the one with the MacBook? Oh, there we go. That's how you fix a slow MacBook. I guess that's how you fix any MacBook. Yeah. No, what do you mean by the cube? I don't know. Is there some sort of in-joke? I don't really know what you mean by that. Must film all lifts within the building. Depends on building. Maybe Brand would be a good one. Brand would really be a good challenge. But Brand has really worsened since they've replaced all of our 70s Thyssen lifts with shit Schindler 3300s, which are ever so slow. Just look at this beautiful lift designer, which happens to be me. No, I'm not beautiful, but I guess this project is beautiful, and that's what it looks like. You can drag and drop really nice things in here. You can create a lift panel. The cube is a lift logic. Never heard of it. The cube lift. I never heard of it. Can't actually find anything on Google. I really don't know. I have never heard of it. I'm sorry. Right, I guess this is going to be it for today's stream. Might do another one tomorrow. I'm not sure. Was nice to do one, and I guess that's going to be it for today. And have a nice one. See you at some other point, and right, until then, bye.